guys, it's me, Josiah the Pink Girl, today we get to, Silla's OS? Silla, that's good. Right. Alright. So then we got to, I just don't trust the Sonic franchise. I heard that this field got a lot of hate, like, a lot of hate. Like, I don't know why, but it just,
If you're a Sonic fan, you may have known.
Hold on. No, let's watch the video anyway.
Just that since about 2020, Sonic has been doing pretty well. At least when compared to the previous decade.
Wait, 2020? I haven't seen 2020. I never even seen Sonic since 2020. The last time I saw him was from 2010s, like early 2010s, and when Sonic X was trending all over the place.
Ramps.
We can use these as ramps.
Sonic Frontiers was a big win for us back in 2022.
True.
The game was unpolished in a couple of places and was definitely rushed over the finish line to make its release date, but there's no denying that the new open zone format created in Frontiers was for sure the best way for Sonic to move forward. Frontiers finally gave us a blueprint for Sonic, and this time Sega planned to stick to it. Speaking in an interview with Sector, series director Takashi Iizuka said, "Just like Sonic Adventure, our goal for Frontiers was to create a game that would be the cornerstone of future Sonic games." Sure, that may seem obvious, but keep in mind that this is the same company that went from Sonic Generations in 2011 to Sonic Lost World in 2013. 2 years. 2 years between those games. Look what happened. Story-wise, Sonic has been floundering for years. Ever since the 06 backlash, and we've just been stuck with the same corny cartoon writing for years now.
Baldy nose hair.
Bro, why are you complaining? He looks so cute! Sonic is too adorable, you just get hate on it. But I agree with Sonic Boom, it was trash. Like, the animation was bad, the quality was bad. Sonic Boom games was so bad, man, I hate it. But there is one that I like with Shadow in it. I forgot what name is, but
I've heard all day.
Of course, Sonic was never a super serious series, but it used to take itself at least a little bit more seriously back in the day.
True.
And give us stories with a bit of soul, rather than Sonic facing every threat with an MCU-esque quip up his sleeve. Frontiers finally found the tone Sonic fans had been asking for, and all we really wanted was just a bit of thought put into this stuff. The characters stand on their own and actually experience emotions in a realistic manner. And Sonic is...
And also, I didn't know, when people just dislike the video, I dislike the video too, because I'm following what other people's be doing, so...
more mature, mainly in the sense that his demeanor does change depending on the situation.
Oh, poor baby Sonic.
It's a low bar, but when you look at what we've been stuck with, yeah. If I had to pinpoint exactly how the tone of Sonic has shifted, I'd say it's leaning more into its shonen roots. I mean, especially when you look at all of this.
I love that song.
Oh, don't you just love that? It's not gone.
Same other real shit.
I'd say it's more in line tonally.
You know what I really like about it? Like, Sonic in this clip is so beautiful and so cute. Like, he is so bad and so cool, man. He is so bad.
But let's not make any rubbish live-action Netflix adaptations, okay? We can avoid that. So on the game side, Frontiers does seem to be the answer to our prayers.
Go just talk about the movies. Alright, now he's talking about the movies, so let's just not talk about the games now. Let's
Period
go
of
for movies.
classic British depression. A lot of my Doctor Who related bitterness is going to seep into these scripts for quite a while, by the way. So get used to that if you plan on sticking around. But let's get on with things here. Back to the supposed upward trend that I mentioned earlier. It began with the movies, and sure, those were financial hits and good publicity for the brand. But let's not forget how things started here. Remember this design?
I forgot how when Sonic 2 came out and Sonic 3 trailer came out, I forgot that Ugly Sonic existed. I forgot he existed. Like, because of how Sonic 2 became a huge hit, and I am so super hyped for Sonic 3 to come out. That's when I realized that Ugly Sonic doesn't even exist to me. He just he just a nobody. He just nothing to me. He just disappeared in.
Just pure insult to injury, considering the wasteland that was the Sonic franchise at the time. Regardless of the fact that the movie design was fixed, and fixed quite well to be honest, it's clear the Sonic movie wasn't made by a team of fans. It was a harmless buddy cop movie that just featured.
But they listened to the fans though, so
Yes, Jim Carrey was good, and yes, James Marsden radiates intense DILF energy. But there was no love for Sonic in this project. I mean, dude, just look at it. Just look at it.
bro, please.
No fan would have ever allowed this design to get out. A design that would have had to go through many stages, many stages of approval, by the way. Now along comes a second movie, an even bigger financial success and relatively well received by fans. Now lessons were learned here, and there's a bit more in the ways of iconography and reverence for the Sonic series. Knuckles and Tails were designed well the first time round, but no one is going to make that mistake.
Not just well, they did not just to get designed just well. They designed so beautiful. Like, look at Tails. Oh, so cute. So he is so cute. And look at Knuckles. Oh my god. Like, he is so bad. He is so. Oh my god. I love how he's so buff and stuff. He looks like The Rock. Boom. Like, I love how he's, like, super buff and he got muscles because, like, when you look at the Knuckles in the games, I don't see him having muscles. He looks just skinny and stuff. Well,
Again. And the Death Egg robot looked brilliant, actually. It really did. And of course, we had some interesting Echidna lore and Supersonic, which is cool. I like him. He's cool.
and you say he's cool. Bro, are you serious? You're just gonna say that Supersonic is just cool? He's amazing! He is excellent! And he is cool! Not me just saying he just cool too. He is amazing, he is excellent, he is awesome. And I don't know why I just said cool too, like, I wish I couldn't cut it out, but I don't know how.
But I gotta say, all of this is pretty surface level and still feels like they're just using Sonic to push an otherwise unremarkable family movie. Except,
what are you talking about?
Google searching about the Sonic series. At its core, Sonic 2 suffers from having the DNA of the first movie, where Sonic ends up with a human family, he has a bedroom in their house, and stays put in Green Hill, which really doesn't suit the free spirit of Sonic the Hedgehog at all. Speaking of his human family, there's an irritating focus on humans through subplots that just have no right being in a Sonic movie. Again, it just feels like Paramount is using Sonic to push a generic family flick. Not to get too much into it,
What?
although I will get too much into it, modern movie production is flooded with DEI.
Why do I feel like you're gonna be a racist right now? My god, what does my cat want? Which one, Tiger or Frisky? Oh, it's Frisky. Alright. Okay, I'll feed you after the video, okay? Alright, yo, this is just my cat, but...
No. DEI requirement, meaning on-screen diversity has to be forced unnaturally into every project, and it's pretty hard to pull that off in a movie that should be about Sonic characters. This results in completely intrusive and movie derailing subplots, such as that whole wedding storyline being used as an excuse to shove as many humans in as possible just to meet some stupid diversity quota.
Whoa! What did you just say? Hold up.
Completely intrusive.
What did this dude just say?
The whole wedding storyline being used as an excuse to shove as many humans in as possible just to meet some stupid diversity quota.
Stupid diversity quota? How dare you treat my people in color like that? Those are my people. You just gonna call them stupid diversity? Oh my god.
The whole sequence of Maddie and Rachel fighting gun agents reeks of studio-mandated empowering moments. If anyone is fighting gun agents, I want it to be Sonic, not two random women who have nothing to do with the games. The funny thing is, if DEI really has to be pushed here, gun agents are the best way to do it. There's so many of them here. You can just meet all your quotas through the agents, and they did make them diverse. Maybe they're just not allowed to have too many diverse people as bad guys. I can't believe I'm talking about woke Hollywood in relation to Sonic, but that's the world we live in today. I'm sorry if I upset you here. I'm not, actually. This is a Paramount-made movie, remember that. The same company that's still allowing Alex Kurtzman to control Star Trek.
Who's Alex Kurtzman?
Despite the fact that he made Star Trek Discovery. Did you see the Sector 31 trailer, by the way? So, Sonic Movie 2 is more respectful, but the whole thing stinks of, you know, modern Hollywood. This is best exemplified by the fact that the music is mostly generic nonsense, made by Junkie XL, that pays no homages to the soundtracks of Man and the
This
Wasp.
dude gonna start hating.
Reese has a microchip so it smells first day fresh for 50 days.
Why is the ad popping up?
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot, but why deny it? Unleash
Oh my
your
god.
It's really like integrated in the
And tiny detail of the movie, you could feel the reverence towards the Mario IP, especially in the OST, which is just composed by Koji Kondo himself.
I don't care about Mario.
Impacted
Past Mario.
is that Sega DNA of the first movie that plagued its sequel, and seemingly the same creative team as those two movies. I'm remaining cautious here. What I'm getting at is that Sega is allowing this to happen. I understand that the movies are good publicity and they make good money, but this isn't really Sonic, and I wish Sega cared more about that fact. I don't want them to be complacent just because of those healthy box office numbers, and perhaps that attitude might just end up spilling over into the games. Because let's be real, Sega's track record with successful Sonic is just, you know, bad. I consider Sonic's first objective win to be Sonic Frontiers, so that's a little under 2 years ago, at the time of making this video anyway. The first two movies don't count to me as the return to form everyone's talking about. I see them more as Sonic breaking back into the zeitgeist of the new generation, regardless of what image is being projected by those movies. Yes, Frontiers is a fun game, it's definitely a great foundation to work off, and the way Sega has engaged with the feedback to the game has been encouraging, but again, this is the same company that went from Sonic Generations to this. The same game company that let Sonic boom 2
Yep.
years. 2D Sonic game. It looks finish line in time, and Takeshi Iizuka had to fight hard for the 1 year delay. Can you imagine the state of Frontiers if it didn't get that extra year? I love this game, but in the final quarter of it, you can so plainly see that the dev team were desperately trying to wrap.
You know what, I'm just gonna end this video right here, but here are my, here's my response to this video. At first I really did support you at first until you said something about black people. Said something, they're just whatever you said. And that really hurts me because I'm Black Indian American. And you just disrespecting my people, and that's just hurtful to me. I did not like it. I did not love it. I hate it. And I just felt sad about it. Like, I don't know what to say right now. Like, I hate it when people be so racist, and why you have to say such a thing like that? Anyways, I'm gonna end this video right now. I don't feel like looking at this video a lot. Bye.